within 25 minutes after the consultation, she left with her arm past 90 degrees down the line. It's worth every penny. Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Salazar, and welcome to The Point of Wellness. I am a doctor of Oriental medicine, specifically doctor of acupuncture. I became in love with Oriental medicine back in 2005 when I injured myself playing soccer, and I had to have a couple of surgeries and physical therapy, and after almost a year of multiple surgeries, 10 months of physical therapy, I was still in a lot of pain. Somebody recommended that I try acupuncture, and after I went to get a couple sessions of acupuncture, I was immediately floored by how amazing the medicine is and how it helped me. And so I decided to learn a little bit about it and take some courses in Eastern medicine, the foundations of acupuncture. I became in love with it and I decided to change careers. The Point of Wellness is my third clinic. I actually have two clinics, one in New York City itself in Manhattan and the other one in the Bronx. I opened those up about 15 years ago. When we moved down here in Florida, I decided to open up a clinic here about 3 years ago. Currently, we're seeing anywhere between 50 to 70 patients a week. For a relatively new clinic, this is a pretty good number, and we're hoping to be able to see more patients in the future. The majority of the people that come see us, so they'll usually come in with pain and leave without pain. The most popular treatment here in our facility is acupuncture, specifically neurofunctional acupuncture, followed by massage therapy or therapeutic massages. And our newest modality that we've incorporated about a month and a half ago is OMNIWave. Our interest in shockwave therapy started about maybe a year ago when we were reading different things that were out in the market, coming into the country, becoming more popular. I started researching about it and learning a little bit here and there. When we were looking at the different types of devices, we looked at followed by shockwave. I contacted those companies, learned a little bit about here and there through these Zoom calls, and like most shockwave devices, they all promise to have an instant gratification, instant result within 5 minutes of getting treated. So I found one location about half an hour away that was using the wave. Unfortunately, it was a flop for me because they did not deliver on what they promised. I wasted money on my first visit. Their rationale was that they were just mapping out the area as opposed to actually treating me. So that turned me off to that device. So after the disappointing experience, I started to look into other devices. I learned about OMNIWave through a Facebook ad, I think it was. When I looked into it, I found out that they were having a seminar in Miami, which is close by. In my mind, I think it was the smartest thing to do because they didn't just tell us why their device is the best. They were able to give the people opportunity to go there and see for themselves firsthand. And so we went to the seminar, immediately fell in love with it. I wanted to be able to bring something into our clinic that's different than just acupuncture. There are so many people that are scared of needles or have a needle phobia. I can't treat those people because if I only offer acupuncture as the main modality, that's a lot of people that are going around without getting proper care and proper treatment. Our patients are responding great to the treatments thus far. Specifically, I can think of one person who is an 86-year-old lady who came in with frozen shoulder. She couldn't lift her arm up past maybe 10, 15 degrees past her hip. I told her that we have an amazing new technology that I think would help her. A demo treatment on her that day. And that same day, within 25 minutes after the consultation, she left with her arm past 90 degrees, super happy, immediately bought herself a package of sessions that we recommended for her. And thus far, she's our prime example, one of our prime candidates that has successfully recuperated or recovered from a frozen shoulder that the doctors told her that there was no other way of healing it other than surgery. Seeing is believing. Trying it out is another thing that's super important. It was important for me to be able to become a believer in it. I would definitely say and encourage any provider to figure out where in their state or in their city there is a practitioner that has this device on site and go test it out. Hands down, I would recommend this device to anybody that's in my field or anybody that wants to incorporate the regenerative medicine modality into their practice. The fact that it's portable gives me the opportunity to take it to different events or trade shows, a farmer's market, a gym, and it comes in a case that is military grade that can be used for long travels or long commutes. I've even been told that I can actually take it on an airplane, check it in, and open in a different state. So I'm really hoping to actually take it to New York, to my practice over there. It is by far the best in the industry, I think. By all means, anybody can contact me directly, and I'll be happy to give my honest and unfiltered opinion on it, because it really does make a difference, and it is a big investment, but I think down the line it's worth every penny.